Excellence is not an act, but a habit. That's going to be today's quote of the day. So I guess we're going to have a quote of the day. And today's Sunday, so that fits in real well because a lot of people I feel believe that they're going to wake up and everything's going to be good. You might watch motivational stuff. You might, in your head, think everything's going to work out, but you don't actually plan it. You don't actually see it as a whole before you attack. So that could be the biggest mistake. I think in preparation has to do a lot with your overall success towards the end. Okay, so with that being said, my girlfriend made some rice and she made some pot roast. And we also went to the grocery store and we kind of buy everything that we're gonna need for the week. I don't necessarily meal prep everything like a lot of people do because I don't feel like it's necessary, and it also kind of gets gross. The food doesn't taste as good on Fridays. Okay, so at the end of the video, I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how to better prepare for the week. But right now, I'm gonna give you guys my special recipe on a detox juice that's good if you've been eating bad, or if you've been drinking too much, or if you just haven't been doing the things you're supposed to do. This juice will clean you right up. I call it the vampire. Okay, so it's called the vampire, as you can see, because the beet overpowers pretty much all the other colors. So it just looks like you're drinking blood. I like it. It's pretty delicious. My girlfriend doesn't like it, but I like to drink it every time I feel like I need to like clean up my system, and it does the job. And I made enough for 4. I'm gonna drink today's juice. It's the one that has the least, because it kind of gives you energy. So I don't like to drink a lot of it, especially if I'm about to go to sleep. And tomorrow I'll drink it as a pre-workout in the morning. So to end today's video, the most practical tip I can give you is, if you're just starting out, if it's your first day either ever, or if it's your first day in a long time, try to focus on the morning. Try to focus on all the things you're gonna do as soon as you wake up. So for example, I know that tomorrow is gonna be cold, so I know I need to wear sweatpants. My sweatpants are gonna be ready in the sofa. Also, if you like listening to music when you work out, make sure your earphones are somewhere where you can find them. I find that in the morning is the hardest to focus, and it's the easiest for you to talk yourself out of doing stuff. You're gonna be tired, you're gonna wanna just stay in bed. If you have everything at least to get out of the door, you did it. Once you're out of the door, you have to drive to the gym, you no longer wanna get back in bed. So prepare to the point where everything around you, what you're gonna wear, if you're gonna drink pre-workout before, everything, all of those questions, even what you're gonna work out, you should know before you go. You don't necessarily have to have a very strong workout plan for the first week. The first week is all about showing up, getting to the gym at the time you said you were gonna get to the gym, and just doing it daily. All right, guys. So the point of this series is to show you guys how to get things done. That is not necessarily how you feel. It's not necessarily getting motivated. It's more of a habit. It's more of performing a series of actions, forcing your body to do a series of actions for a period of time until it kind of becomes habitual. Some scientists say it takes about 3 weeks, 21 days, 4 weeks. We're going to say 4 weeks to be safe, which is 28 days. That's why this series, we're going to call it the 28 days of torture, which is the amount of time where you actually have to convince your mind that this is what you want to do. In the morning, you're not going to feel like waking up, even if you go to sleep very motivated. But it's not about your feelings. It's about your plan and knowing that if you finish this 3-4 weeks, afterwards it becomes easier. And we're going to do it here live. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the second day.